Some people in Seattle let it be known they are upset about the election results. They are planning to protest throughout the second Trump presidency. King 5's Cornelius Hawker was at tonight's demonstration and tells us what they had to say. Cornelius.
Greg, they had to say a lot. So they were at Cal Anderson Park and they said they don't see much of a difference between Republicans and Democrats, but voters across the country apparently did. As you can see on this electoral map, all that red and the swing states and a little bit more, it clinched the race for Trump.
Out of the voting booth! We're here to protest a rotten system that gave us two rotten choices, and we're not happy with the rotten outcome.
Gemini Knowles says that's how she and other protesters feel about the 2024 presidential election.
Trump's re-election signals the outright failure of the Democrats.
In their words, two parties that are out of touch.
Not the Democrats, not the Republicans, neither of them represent the interests of the working class.
But experts say President-elect Donald Trump tapped into the working class frustrations, something first seen when he was elected in 2016.
You can't tell the Trump economic story without also talking about the massive role that immigration plays in the story he tells.
Patrick Shetmer, a political science professor at Seattle University, says Trump stoking fears over immigrants taking jobs resonated with his base, white working class men and women. That rhetoric also brought in groups typically associated with the Democratic Party, Latino and Black men.
He was able to hold on to that working class base. He did. He was able to expand it into a more multiracial direction,
leading to another Trump presidency.
Trump has promised racist and xenophobic destructive policies to target immigrants.
Gemini is angry that strategy worked.
Trump offers a lot of false promises, a lot of lies, blaming, the people who build and maintain this country, immigrants, for the negative outcomes that the Democrats and the Republicans created.
Her message to everyone upset about the election is organize for the change you want to see.
Any kind of rights that we have were not given to us out of the kindness of whichever Democrat or Republican happens to be in power. They were fought for and won.
Now, something else that professor pointed out, which Greg mentioned earlier, the last and only time the U.S. elected a president to non-consecutive terms was back in the late 19th century. And just like now, the economy and immigration were top issues back then. In the studio, Cornelius Hawker, King 5 News.